Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the NASCAR Runners Cup Series. Today's race is the Ridiculousness 200 at Rockingham, coming off of the Hell's Kitchen 350K at, believe it was Las Vegas, where Andre the Giant picked up his first career win. Now we can see who will tame the Rock. We are back here for our second race of the year. It's Simon Cowell. Start on the outside of the front row, alongside Brandon Morris in the number 6. Yes! It's his first pole of the year. Then Mitch Hedberg and Tom Clancy are next to each other. Buddy Lazier starts next to polesitter Pete Townsend. And right behind him, Mark Watney in second, and points A.J. Jones. Then Eddie Money and Martin Freeman round out your top 10. Peter Onjak, who is the first car mathematically out of the points conversation, hoping for a good run. Do not lean. It's warning the Red Fox, who starts next to him. Andre the Giant, last week's winner, start next. Solid Snake. And it's Daniel Rule and Hilda, and Steve Carell, Tommy Chong, James Young, Lin-Manuel Miranda, your top 20. Dwayne Johnson will start next to Billy Preston. Then it's Miranda Cosgrove and Benedict Cumberbatch. Maurice White and Michael Jackson. Part-time driver Billy Joel. Lining up next to Nicolas Cage. Then Meatloaf will line up next to Wayne Brady. Back of the field, Gilbert Gottfried next to Lemmy Koopa. And Frank Sinatra next to Weird Al. Part-time truck driver this year and former Australian V8 supercar driver Craig Lowndes will start next to Jacob Rose, and rounding out the field, Lionel Richie and Taylor Goldsmith. Both drivers having awful years. So, and here's the command to get things going.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired on all 38 trucks, ready to take to this tough track. First time we were here, it was Pete Townsend winning. He's bringing that truck back. Speaking of trucks, I think the pace truck will need to be brought back to the body shop after this race, because he just made a sharp left turn and hit the inside wall for whatever reason. Brandon Morris and Simon Cowell on the front row. The big story could be points. Pete Townsend just out-qualified A.J. Jones, but A.J. Jones will be on the inside as the preferred line. How quickly can the Who guitarist get to the inside? And who is going to win? Green flag is out. We're racing at the Rock. Pete Townsend already trying to get aggressive. Brandon Morris clears into the lead. Mitch Hedberg clear in the second. Pete Townsend gonna go make it 3 wide. That's not gonna work out too well for him. See, this surface here really rough. The truck's really bouncing around. Brandon Morris is your leader. How many laps has he even led this year? He has led 6. 3 top 10s, 2 top 5s, yet somehow he's 14th in points. Pete Townsend has kind of cycled to the inside. No, not yet. Well, that's going to very much hurt him in points. A.J. Jones is running 5th. Simon Cowell, he started second, but he was lucky he got down to the inside when he did. Jones trying to hold off Martin Freeman. Peter Onjak also here. Onjak having a pretty decent, it's up and down season. He's 17th in points, so he's just outside. He's just outside where he'd have to be if he wanted to even be mathematically able to win the championship. But he's got 2 wins. Now that's a lot more than most drivers can say. Benedict Cumberbatch having a terrible point today. Look at Lionel Richie into the top 30. Pete Townsend struggling to get to that inside. There's Billy Joel. God, there's like 3 trucks in this field that have some form of Melling sponsorship. The 96, the 16, and the 59. And again, that's the title sponsor of the next series up, which is where the champion is probably going to go. AJ Jones is going to go there, most likely. Unsure where he's going to go. Brandon Moore's really running away, and I didn't mention this, but AJ Jones is actually up to 3rd on track. There's Peter Onjak. He's up into the top 5. It's 2 of the 3 Rush Fender trucks in the top 5. The 3rd one, Lemmy Cooper, was 24th at the line. Now Pete Townsend in the 20th on the inside versus AJ Jones, who is 3rd. 3rd's going to get you about 165 points. I don't know how much 20th will get off the top of my head. I think it's 103. However, AJ Jones would only get that if he's in 3rd, and that's not going to happen if he's getting passed by Martin Freeman. Jones going to try and get clear of Peter Onjak. He can't. He got sucker hold. Next big gap in line being the 21. Jones should be able to dive below the 2 here. He's just a little bit too fast, I guess. Get down. Trying to hold off Hilda here for 6th place. Trying to run the high line a bit. That's what you want to not do at all. You want to be on the inside here. Now, Mitch Hedberg's starting to reel in the 6. AJ Jones looking to put Solid Snake to his outside. Made a bit of a dive. It did not pay off. Looking at the lap times, 9's the 2nd fastest truck, only being beaten by the 00 of James Young. Race leader Brandon Morris is only 12th fastest. In 2nd place, Mitch Hedberg only 22nd fastest. And yes, you saw that as Billy Joel running 12th. AJ Jones once again trying to look underneath Snake. Was just enough to move him up a little bit. It wasn't quite enough to get under him, so to speak. Meanwhile, Pete Townsend continues to run damage control. Mitch Hedberg ran wide in the corner, and Martin Freeman is there to capitalize. Martin Freeman is going to take second place away. Now, Peter Onjak trying to take third away from this 46. Will it work? I don't know. James Young falling outside the top 10. A.J. Jones running high on the track once again, as he has got an opportunity to get back into the top 5 here. But Mitch Hedberg is actually going to power by. The 2 truck looks kind of slow. Like he's holding them up a little bit. Brandon Morris still leading as we're almost a third of the way through this race already. It's flying by. Billy Preston sitting in 6th. He's looking to see if he can pick up his second career win. But no, he's going to try and run wide to find speed. That's not going to work. Here comes Michael Jackson. Hee to the inside. Billy Joel makes it 3 wide for 9th position. Hedberg all of a sudden outside the top 10. Big gaggle of trucks back here. Watney last as Brandon Morris almost escaping nearly second. A.J. Jones is caught up high. That's not good. Peter Onjak is running 3rd. Lot of room for A.J. Jones to get back down. Depends on what Billy Preston does, however, here. Billy Preston stole his line. Pete Townsend lurking. Jones is smart here. He'd get off the gas a bit and fall in the line. Now that's what he's doing. No, he's going to try the high line again. Caution! Brandon Cosgrove is wrecked. Meatloaf looks like Sean and Benedict Cumberbatch. What on earth happened? Looks like it's just something broke on the one truck. So you can see just starts slowing. Miranda Cosgrove just starts slowing everybody, avoiding the rock rear ends. Oh, several trucks involved, as you can see there. Buddy Lazier, Tommy Chong, Meatloaf looked like Dwayne Johnson, Taylor Goldsmith. And that's what brings out the yellow. Meanwhile, to throw a wrinkle in all this, pit stops are going to occur. Interestingly enough, at this point, Jones is gaining only around 21 points, I believe. You look at Peter Onjak for some reason. So we go to, there's the pit lane 1 cam. Brandon Moore is going to win the race off pit road. Martin Freeman said, oh, good stop for that, the Billy Joel crew. Good lord, did Peter Onjak have a bad stop or what? Something amiss on the 99. The sort of mechanical gremlins and all sorts of stuff have been plaguing the Rush Fender Racing organization all this year. Onjak officially is a lap down. Trapped. We go back to the live action. Buddy Lazier, Meatloaf out of the race. Oh, Onjak just now. Gonna get. No, he was lapped. Did he get hit on his way into the stall? No. Oh, he did. Gilbert Gottfried. So now it looks like about Snake is where he would have came out. So he'd be probably about 4th place. There he is. He's... Oh, what are you doing, Hilda? Hilda's pitting for some reason. Oh, interesting strategy for Peter Onjak, who just goes behind Billy Joel into the wall. For whatever reason. Onjak somehow still on the lead lap after all. Two lapped cars right in front of Brandon Morris, one of them being a teammate. Billy Joel is going to get in line in 8th. Or will he? Solid Snake, he's going to get caught out of line. That should allow AJ Jones to pick up 4th. And Brandon Morris got hurt by the lapped traffic. Martin Freeman here takes the lead. Yeah, he just got blockaded. Now Martin Freeman and teammate Michael Jackson run 1-2. Neither of these drivers will win. AJ Jones in the 3rd. He's got 2 wins. Tom Clancy, it's like, as Hilda's out of the race with ignition problems. Gilbert Gottfried has no foot anymore. Probably due to the incident on pit road with Peter Onjak. Michael Jackson ran high, so did AJ Jones. That was AJ could have capitalized on that, but he did not. You know who might be in the capitalizing business is Tom Clancy. Clancy tried to get to the inside there. He will. here comes Pete Townsend, trying to put the championship on ice. Townsend, a terrible qualifying run. No, actually. That's right, he was up here. Townsend making it 3 wide. Start to gain points back on A.J. Jones. The championship slipping further and further away. Martin Freeman still looking for a way around the lap trucks. A.J. Jones back down onto the inside. Martin Freeman looked to try and get a run on Miranda Cosgrove. Maybe it's going to happen again. Pete Townsend going for third. On Michael Jackson. Tom Clancy. Oh, they check up in the corner there. 25 laps are remaining here. Several trucks are going to start sailing on by. Miranda Cosgrove a lap down now. Peter Onjak still holding on. Hoping another caution comes out. Wants to get a quickie yellow and get away around. Jones hoping the 21 messes up. Townsend just trying to run a perfect race, as always. Clancy left a little bit of room there open. And he leaves a lot more open this time. Can Pete Townsend pounce? I don't know. Clancy trying to get a run up high. Down low, A.J. Jones searching high. That's not what you want to do. Insanity. The textbook definition. Solid snake. Look at this. Trucks under a brake. Get Martin Freeman practically pushing Peter Onjak. Pete Townsend practically giving the bumper to the 21 as A.J. Jones goes wide for the 4th time this race. Will lose spots. Meanwhile, Mitch Hedberg, he's back up here. Remember him? Peter Onjak gets shoved high. Now 19 laps to go. Jones back on the inside, but losing even more ground on the 21. Trying to rectify it. He's by Michael Jackson for about the 7th position. Morrison 6th. Oh, Pete Townsend ran a little bit high. There goes Snake. Snake to the inside. Townsend is going to... No, Townsend running wide. So is A.J. Jones. Everybody having problems on this bumpy surface, keeping it to the inside. Hedberg. Underneath. Morris here. Brandon Morris trying to get back into the top 5. He's going to do so. And A.J. Jones right behind. There he is. He's going to get by Pete Townsend. This time by, it looks like. No, Townsend got to run up high. And Jones powers through the corner and will take the spot. Nearly 3 wide. Craig Lowndes is up here. He's up to 13. Freeman. Now Tom Clancy. Gets loose. Solid Snake looking for his first career win. Mitch Hedberg looking for his third. He's up here. Brandon Morris. 14 to go as A.J. Jones will crack the top 5 once again. Coming off down Thunder Alley, as they call this backstretch, apparently. Snake. Oh, what is he doing? What is A.J. Jones doing? He's getting passed by Billy Preston. Several layers to this championship battle. Jones just hoping for the checkered flag to wave soon, while he's still ahead of Pete Townsend. That's not going to last long. Snake goes high. And now Mitch Hedberg the second. 12 to go. There you see Snake's high. Steve Carell was in the way of the 9 trying to get to the inside. Hedberg. He's high off the corner. And now Brandon Morris the second. Craig Lowndes is going to hold up A.J. Jones. They roar down the back stretch. Lowndes, a part-time driver, trying to prove that he belongs. Now the 2 crowbar trucks. Brandon Morris, can he get back to the lead? This is the perfect time to do so. He's got a run on Martin Freeman. Nearly into the back of him. Billy Preston up here too with a fast truck as there's 10 to go. It'll be 9 this time by. Morris all over the back bumper. Now, not so much. Now, Billy Preston giving him a hard time. Seven laps, 8 to go. Brandon Morris. He tried for a look. It's not working. What also isn't working is A.J. Jones on the high side. Throwing away a championship here. Doing everything he needed to do until he wasn't anymore. He's going to fall outside the top 20. After repeated attempts of making the high line work. Six laps to go. Now 5.5 on track. Martin Freeman. A career. This could be the career saver. He was going to retire, but after a good run in points, he's just looking to see if he can cap off the season with a win. He could stick around. Brandon Morris will have 4 laps at the line to try and get back to the lead. James Young trying to make the high line work. AJ Jones still stuck up high. For no reason. Brandon Morris using the bumper. He's underneath, coming to 3 to go. Brandon Morris back out front. Oh, and storybook ending for Martin Freeman won't happen, but Morris still has to hold off Steve Carell. Pete Townsend high. This could be just what AJ Jones needs to just slowly stop a little bit of the bleeding. 2 laps to go. Brandon Morris pulling away. Down the backstretch. Through turn 3. Now turn 4. One last time. 1 lap to go. The white flag is out. Morris, it's unsure if he's even going to return. He hasn't shown much interest in wanting to return. But this win could change everything. Not unless Steve Carell can nab it from him right here. Carell's gonna look. It's not gonna be enough. Brandon Morris wins the Ridiculousness 200. And that was one of the big stories. The other big story, Pete Townsend 7th, AJ Jones 25th. That crew just stunned at what has happened. Looked like AJ Jones was starting to put himself in a position to win the championship. But now it looks like he's thrown that away. 4 races to go. And Pete Townsend is just waltzing away. Next time out is Martinsville. Then Daytona after that. We hope to see you next time. Don't forget, we have Melling Series action up here tomorrow and Burners Cup Series on Sunday. We hope to see you then. As always, I've been announcer Western Caves. This has been the telecast of the Western Caves Sports Network. We hope you'll tune in next time.